I'm at 618 East 2nd Street in Newport, Kentucky. We're doing a sanitary lateral inspection for the purchase of a home. We're looking for any structural issues. Root intrusion, basically anything that would be of concern to the buyer. Our access point is a PVC clean out. You can see it's up here in this little crawl space area. There is the front of the house. Come back around, got a little bit of stuff on the camera there. Look at that. So, we can go through here and hopefully we can get enough push on it here. It's cast iron as it goes down and then drops into clay. Should be clay throughout the whole thing. It looks like we have some pretty decently heavy size root intrusion and some cracking going on where they made the connection between the cast iron and the clay. We'll go ahead and go through there, but I'll label it as like 11 feet. Doesn't seem to be obstructing anything, but you may want to look at having this cleaned out. It's definitely going to have to be cleaned out. It is full of stuff and full of, it looks like debris and mud, and then you're going to have to probably re-inspect it. This looks like really heavy root intrusion. But I mean, from 11 to 18 feet before it goes horizontal and goes under the floor, it looks like there's a lot of roots there. And so I'll probably go ahead and locate that on the way back, but we'll have to see exactly where that's laying. We can usually tell by the angle of the camera. If this is going out towards 2nd Street, then as it comes down from this area and drops down through the floor. We're moving through here pretty quick, but I haven't seen anything major. Once we've got horizontal, everything seems to be in pretty good shape. And so the majority of the line so far has looked really good. And here we are all the way to the main. And so it looked like all the horizontal looked really good. We just had some, we had the vertical coming down from the cast iron, dropping into the clay. There were some offsets and some cracking, and then mainly just a lot of root intrusion. So there may be some pipe damage behind that root intrusion. So as we pull back, I'm going to go ahead and run some water through this spot. Run it down through the stationary tub, and then we'll take a look as we pull back. It's going to take a minute for it to get down there, and we really don't have to worry about it as far as down here. You can see all this, but looks like the only thing I mentioned is from about 18 feet on. And because of where the stuff started, between like 11 and 18 feet was all that was really an issue, and I believe that was all vertical. But it looks like it's where it comes over from the stack and drops into the vertical. And then once you, into the horizontal, and then once you get in the horizontal, everything looks wonderful. This all looks really good. We'll be able to tell where the stuff comes through the floor. We'll also be able to tell, hopefully, where that water comes in. And it should come in on the horizontal here. After it gets to the bottom. So this comes over at a weird spot. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to actually drop it down into the horizontal right there, and then I'm going to go ahead and pause the video, and we're going to locate exactly where this is, because this comes over a little further on than I expected. Okay, so the line actually goes out to the rear, and so there may have used to have been a tree there. It's kind of hard to tell based off of what we're seeing, and this is under the crawl space area. As we pull back, you'll be able to see, like as I come up, so this is coming from the laundry down in that lower area, and so I guess you could, if needed to, you could reroute and drop in around where the laundry tubbing comes in, bring a whole nother stack down if needed. But you can see just how we're about 18 feet here, and as we pull up, just how much root intrusion we have here. And so there may be some breakage of the pipe here in this vertical. You know, the stuff that we see is pretty solid, but I mean, these roots are really thick, and I'm not sure where they're coming from. And this is all just the dive of this stack. So you may be able to clean it, because it goes horizontal for a minute and then back vertical, and there's some more cracking and root intrusion here. So from about 10 feet to that 18-foot mark, it's all mostly vertical. It kind of drops, S's over, and then drops some more. You have all this root intrusion. I'm not really sure where it's from. There's no trees in the back. There may have used to have been some trees. There's no trees this close to the house. The neighbors don't really have any major trees, and so I'm not 100% where that's coming from. But the main thing is, from about 10 feet, now this is on the video because I've also got the camera. I mean, there's 7 feet here of distance between the camera and the clean out. But again, from about 10, 11 feet out to that 18-foot mark, there's a bunch of root intrusion in the vertical, and then you get to that 18-foot mark, it goes horizontal, and everything from there on looks wonderful. So I'm going to recommend that the line either be cleaned and re-inspected for any physical damage or structural damage to the line, or also refer to a plumber for an estimate and a re-examination as far as their opinion on what's going on in this line, as far as what they think as far as severity is concerned. But the vertical is the biggest concern. Obviously, once you get horizontal, everything looked great all the way out to the main. It's just, so maybe there's a way of rerouting the line to drop it in further down, or dropping it into the basement floor near where the laundry tub is, because digging it up to repair that would be quite a job. But I guess the first step would be a possible cleaning and reinspection to see if structurally that vertical pipe is in good shape. It's just so covered with roots that we're unable to visually inspect it structurally. So that'll end the inspection for 618 East 2nd Street in Newport, Kentucky.